Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Soulstorm cast this side of East Yorkshire. And today we've got a 3 vs 3 on Fargorum. Playing as Tower Empire, we've got Pax Snusa, we've got Vasily Stepanovic as the Imperial Guard, and we have got Mummy Hunter as the Force of Chaos. On the other team, we have got Small Flopper as also Chaos. We have got Bro as the Sisters, ironically. And we have got Kamazik as the Orks. I think it's the first time I've seen this map on the channel before. Quite an interesting one in the sense that the middle is where you want to be making your big plays, as obviously you can stand on top of these ridges and fire straight down into all these strategic points. Small Flopper going to pop down a heavy bottle turret right there, just in anticipation for any shenanigans and mischief coming their way. Vasily Stepanovic, which, was he the commander guy from Metro 2033? Or was that Stepanovic? I'll be honest, I'm not very good with my my names that way, but yeah, he's going to pop a infantry command down here as a bunker to prevent anyone from manoeuvring round over on this side. Everyone just capturing the nearest and dearest as we're getting out there. Big heroes, big mech on the way. I imagine that Tau, oh, there we go, Tau going to get the Tau commander out. Should be able to jump straight over onto this side and cause all sorts of badness for their opponents. Stealth suit teams can also do a very similar job as well. Do have one Tech Priest engines here, which will have been spotted by this heavy bolter turret. Probably also going to go for a turret of its own machinations and desires, but not quite going to be able to get there. Do have Tau Commander now over on this side. Going to be focused firing onto these Grot squads. But Big Mech will respond in kind and give him a good old chase around as we... I don't know, can any of you hear Kayushka firing in the distance as we run across this banner? But yeah, Big Mech going to chase this dude around. Fire Warriors with their impressive range will be able to join in the fray even when they're all the way down there. One major problem with this map, obviously, if you're on to this side or this side, is that if you don't have any jumping units, it's kind of a long slog for you to get all the way over here and join the fray in the middle. So I imagine this Chaos player will probably go for some Raptors, I imagine. Or, mind you, he might even just play the economic game and take into a quick tier 2 so he can get some Hell Talons. Tau Commander jumps back over there, but is now back into the mainstay of combat. Commander Squad getting his usual Priest and Psyker, but no one to get involved with all those Orks. Shooter Boys on the field, and Chaos Lord and Cultist are also going to be getting involved. Slugger Boy Squad being wiped, question mark? Almost being wiped, one lad surviving narrowly. Glory of the Emperor through someone, taking down that Big Mech. Sad day for him. Canoness not quite in time to join the hero threesome. Tau Commander against a Chaos Lord and a Canoness with her Inferno pistol upgrade. It's not something he wants to stick around for. Sure Boys will be shoving away this command squad. They don't want to get too close again for the Chaos Lord. This dude can really rip apart faces in close combat if given the option. These guys will just sit in the heavy, well, not the heavy cover, the light cover. The Tau Commander gives him a good old flanking and a good old spanking at that, taking down the whole squad there. Chaos Lord not wanting to... I mean, why are you going to do Chaos Lord? There we go, getting involved in the thick of it. Sending these guys backpacking all the way back home before claiming the light cover for himself. A real Chad alpha move right there. Canoness also going to join him. And we do have some Orks over on this side capturing a critical location. In fact, actually, it looks like, with the exception of this critical location, all of these are going to go to the southern team. The war banner going on for these boys. Guardsmen trying to capture this relic over yonder, but the Canoness will make extremely quick work of them, just absolutely melting their flak armour into their porcelain skin. Big Mech trying to shore up these stealth suit teams, not quite being able to kill them before getting that decap. In fact, actually, narrowly jumping away to safety there. Big Mech to the point down here for some strange reason. A little bit defensive is that Big Mech. Got a Fire Warrior team over on this side, which is something quite nice. And there we go. We've got Hell Talons from the northern team. Are the bottom team going to do exactly the same? Have we got... they're going to go for tier 2 now. So, correct prediction just for the wrong Chaos player. What's the current economies at the moment? 68 and 10, 56 and 30, 44 and 20, 68 and 30, 62 and 10, and 74 and 10. Oh, we've already got a Hell Talon in the mix. Going to be fired at by Battle Sisters and whatnot. We'll be able to tank a lot of damage as well. The Battle Sisters aren't known for doing a lot of damage against vehicles and whatnot. Look at this Chaos Commander just absolutely wrecking the command squad, taking out 2 models, even under fire from the Tower Commander. He's still quite low health, mind you, but there we go. Double Hell Talons. Not giving these Chaos Cultists a lick of space. So yeah, it does seem that the top team has got the slight advantage here. Battle guns on the way for the Orks, nearly into tier 2. But yeah, these Helltons are going to be a real pain in the backside for the southern teams. Just their freedom of movement, more or less. Allowing them to just take on anything and everything. Banner turret will try to be manufactured by the Ecclesiarchal Servitors, but not quite being able to get done in. Listening Post will fire away at these guys, but yeah, it's not going to do too much damage too quickly. Kind of want these guys done as soon as humanly possible. Ecclesiarchal Servitors not being given a chance to build up anything. Big Mech bringing in the big shooters, but no big shooters at the moment, actually. Very unfortunate. What's going on in the centre? Fire Warriors claiming the middle ground as these cultists have nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. Will be slaughtered in their whole group. Guardsmen falling to fear for some reason. I assume it's the turret and the listening post over here. Now I've got a Southern Hell Talon going to join in the fray. And I imagine, will he be just going for counter harassment, or will he be going toe-to-toe in a aerial battle of the ages? We'll move over here and start firing at the listening post. First one he sees. Might want to move him towards a listening post that is currently not upgraded, but then again, I assume that he'll probably just think that they're all upgraded at this point. Triple Helltons, first 1 Hellton, that's not going to be a victory for him. Time Busters over here going to be passed down by those Fire Warriors. Doom has been witnessed, and the Shooter Boys are in the light cover. These guys over here have been moved into the firing range of this listening post. Be very careful of how you maneuver yourself around this centre point, as round the edges, lots of death and destruction to be had. Sisters armed with triple heavy bolters, going to try and see if they can use their range to not get involved too close for comfort. Double Hell Talons over here, trying to ignore these Hell Talons over here. But yeah, this guy will fall flat as a 4th Hell Talon comes out for the Force of Chaos of the Northern variety. So yeah, no infantry from the Northern Chaos Forces, just pure Hell Talons all the way. Which is quite an interesting strategy. I mean, how much has he got in the grand scheme of things? Yeah, he's maxed out his current, what would you call it, vehicle cap. It's a very specific composition for him. These guys just not wanting to... Because to be honest, these guys can't really push out too far until the Hell Talon menace has been taken care of. Missile turret being taken down quick as you like. Also this listening post as well. So even though these guys aren't pushing out, if they pushed out far enough that they were able to take command of the centre, they would certainly at least be able to stop these Hell Talons moving from one side to the other. Double Hell Talons from the Southern Chaos player and a heavy bolter turret being upgraded soon with a missile turret upgrade will push these guys back. A lot of them are on quite low health at the moment. Got some Storm Boys, Knob Squads, Tank Busters, all the good Ork gubbins. Clearly being the frontline fighter for this trio down on the south. Going to chase these Fire Warriors all the way back home. But we'll see that infantry command decide not to go all the way. Or maybe they will. Maybe they'll be bold and brave and brash. But probably would be a good idea to get these Helltons offline. 1 Hellton almost being kaput. Also have infiltrated Tank Busters. Going to send these boys all the way back home. With a Defiler as well moving in position to provide some artillery support. Some... how does one say that? Celestians in the mix with double multi-melters and melter guns in the pocket right over here. Anticipating the return of those Hell Talons. But this is a significant amount of Fire Warriors, and I imagine, in fact, has he gone for his Path to Enlightenment? So I imagine he's also gone for his Pulse Rifle upgrade. as is the usual. It's usually the first thing you get when you tech up in Tau, if you've got a good amount of fire warriors. There we go, Celestians waiting for their opportunity to strike. Gonna make... Ah, there we go. They're gonna force them to retreat. The stealth suit team's gonna jump in, see if they can harass and harry these defilers, but absolutely nothing will happen to these guys, especially when this heavy bottle turret gets finished up. Fire warriors spreading themselves out to prevent being clumped up by these storm boys. There we go, Nob's gonna teleport one side, storm boys gonna jump around on the bottom side. And then shooters are just gonna do their best. Do have a God Save the Emperor ability going on this command day. Won't be dying anytime soon. Holding and screening these shooter boys back. Storm boys there. Being taken out quite quickly actually. We've got a Kaskan squad here, which is quite lethal in long range. We've got a Basilisk, which will be knocking these guys about. Morale's been broken for this Nob squad. So actually, what was a really good assault from the Orc player, a one-bar combo of artillery and Tau fighting stuff, managed to keep them safe. Northern horrors being assaulted by the sisters. So yeah, at the moment the Northern team's doing a better job at combining their arms and providing a very excellent and effective strike force at the moment. At the moment the Orc player is kind of like he's really just holding the centre on his own. I mean, don't get me wrong, triple defilers acting as artillery, but they're not as effective, I would say, as the Basilisk artillery. After all, the defiler is a Swiss Army knife of a walker. Yeah, Nob's going to teleport back. Not much in the way of things that they could do at the moment. Got some sisters. I imagine the sisters are inside that Rhino transport. Do have a lightning fighter, which is amazing against aircraft. So get these ladies on the field to prevent any Hell Talon mischief. Although are any of my Hell Talons on the way? Ah, yeah, he's just rebuilding the fleet. Basilisk killing all sorts of stuff down here. Got a big engagement going on. Double sisters jumping out of the Rhino transport. Rhino transport has been hit with a Cursed Machine Spirit as the Kasakans and Command Squad fly away as quickly as humanly possible. Nob's chasing in hot pursuit. Lightning Fighter as well, also going to get involved. Excellent at fighting infantry as well. Chaos Sorcerer trying to distract the flanks as triple Hell Talons move on forward. Battle Sisters armed with their heavy bottle turrets, heavy bottle guns, going to destroy this listing post. Storm Boys dwell also over here, and nothing really that the Tau player could do. It's got not much in the way of vehicle maneuverability. No Delphish troop carriers will support him. So the Hell Talons are going to, instead of trying to defend the Tau base, going to destroy as much of the Orc base as humanly possible, focusing on that pile of guns. But I mean, these Storm Boys, I mean, do they have a knob? Oh, they don't have a knob, so no, nothing in the way of a power claw on those guys. Christ Battlesuit gonna jump away from these guys, trying to get a good distance from them, using the flamer to break their morale and whatnot. Got double horror squads as well from the North Chaos player. But yeah, don't seem to have done all. I mean, don't get me wrong, they've killed one war banner. In fact, how much? I mean, all will still be in tier 2. They've killed a pile of guns, but not amazing trades, to be honest. Should have really like started firing at stuff around here, and then when all the force started massing over here, they may be going over onto this side. But then again, lots of missile turrets. Not sure exactly what they could do. Bit of a catch-22. Storm Boys now jumping out of the base, while one singular Southern Hell Talon is going to carry on the assault. Got a Lehman Russ on the way, so yeah, Northern team going for that high-tech stuff. Oh dear, we're going to see a Baneblade as well on the way. Have a quick look at the old economies. 77 and 40, 86 and 60, 50 and 40, 62 and 66, 74 and 40, 68 and 10. It's very low economies for all players. No one really going for their listing post upgrades. It's just been, I mean, the map's so small, you don't really have that much time to upgrade your economy without having to dedicate a good amount of your spending power to having some sort of fighting defensive force. which is crazy. Defilers knowing where they want to strike. Going to take on a bit of a Lehman Russ there. Chaos Sorcerer going toe-to-toe with this dude. Stormboy's well off in the distance. Look a sight. A lovely sight to see as the Baneblade pops. What are the Stormboys doing? They're going to go for a cheeky decap. We've got a southern squad of Obliterators as well. Deep striking in. As well as a Lightning Fighter going to join in the fray. And yeah, to be honest, combination of the Obliterators and the Stormboys going to be a real difficult thing for the Tau to manage against. Christ Battlesuit have been taken down. More knobs. Well, not more, just the same amount of knobs as we've seen so far in this battle. Jumping straight in. And even with that Baneblade, I mean, as the Baneblade came over here, yeah, the Baneblade has got no option really but to charge straight into the opposing base in the hopes that maybe they can pull these guys away. Do have a hammerhead gunship. One of the most tastiest looking of vehicles in the game, I do have to say it. Amazing against basically everything. But yeah, these knobs and Stormboys taking down that path to enlightenment. And where's the... Oh, the Baneblades just going to sit in the corner along with some Lehman Russes and fire away, but not sure if they're going to do all that much damage. Yes, they will be able to kill this listing post. They will be able to maybe damage some of these Defilers and heavy bolter turrets, but won't be able to reach, well, at least quite reach the HQ of the bases. Now got a significant amount of Fire Warrior teams finally running all the way back down over here. It does look like that the Orc forces will be at least pushed back for a little while. Second Hammerhead gunship being popped. Nob Squad losing their big mech, but in saying that, it's a good trade as the Tau have lost their HQ. While this is going on, we're doing the Sisters holding the line against the Imperial Guard. Double Lehman Russes and a Baneblade. Nothing to sniff at, even if the Tau have lost their HQ building. It's still all to play for at this stage of the game. Canoness taking so much lasgun fire straight to her shiny, shiny armor. Almost going down and she loses their morale. Everyone is focused firing on the boys at this moment. Double tank busters are going to be recruited as the Stormboys and Knobs, as well as their Obliterator squad, absolutely wipe the Tau off the face of the map. Got lots of Fire Warriors down here, and we also have a Cadre headquarters. So the Tau player will at least be able to keep their Fire Warriors in the game. They have a possessed squad of the Northern variety. Now we're going to charge straight in, make very quick work of these Obliterators if left to their own devices. I mean, look how quickly the health is going down. Nob's not really wanting to get involved. They're trying to see if they can get rid of this Monka command post. The Obliterator is teleporting away just in the nick of time. But yeah, Ogrins, Hammerhead, Gunships, Baneblades, Orkplayer getting a taste of his own medicine here. Although we do have a... that's an Exorcist firing in the distance. Won't do all that much damage against the Baneblade and the other vehicles, but certainly these Ogrins and Cascans will feel the pinch. This Lehman Russ not looking too healthy. Might want to pull him back before he dies, which he does indeed do in the end. But yeah, this settlement not much structurally sound of structures, but is holding on for at least a little bit. One Beyblade just smashing in those horrors. You'd love to see it. Right, Orcs element has gone down. And what is going on over on this side? The Orcs are now in a desperate combat against this possessed squad and losing quite a lot. In fact, a whole Nob squad wipe going on down there. Stormboys not yet able to close the deal. And the Orc base looks like it's going to be thoroughly frounced. Cleansed? What would the word be? Either way, it's getting destroyed. It's been deaded, if you want to use the proper vernacular. Yeah, to be honest, where's all the other tanks gone? We've got one Hammerhead left. I imagine the two Lehman Russes have gone. Are they rebuilding them? Oh, the second Hammerhead is just chilling out over here. Lehman Russ is being replaced. There they are. One Lehman Russ gonna trundle its way over onto this side of the map. All player more or less losing absolutely everything. Rebuilding one Du Bois hut. They've got a little bit of money that they can use to rebuild their settlement. They're not sure if they'll have time. I think now is the time just to spawn any sort of chaff that can assist their allies. A southern demon prince has been spawned, but is being absolutely kitten-fisted by anything and everything. Going to try and slice away at that hammerhead gunship. Got the unique ability of being able to run away and fire at their opponent at the same time, even though it does take their kind of a wee while to spin around. Demon Prince being turned into purpley pink fire. Been sent to the cleaners. Got Storm Boys over here looking to bash these Tau Fire Warriors, I imagine. Possessed squad chasing after these Celestians. And dear oh dear, me oh my, would you like to have a cry? This is a slow march towards death and destruction. Even with small flops, horror squads won't do all that much, I am afraid. But it's, I mean, I'd say it's all to play for. No, it's not. I'm going to call it here for the Northern team. To be fair, I think every single time we've been able to split the teams into North and South, North has won. As is our right, as is what is good and proper in this world. So if you'd like to support the old channel, have a look at the Patreon. £1 a month does give you one extra game a week. My name's Mr. Landshark. Pleasure as always, never chore, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace!